The audio's
all set.
yeah on.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's on. I'm pretty sure
Sweet.
it sounds like it's on.
Yeah, if the green bar is like flickering, then the audio is on. You see what I'm talking about?
No, well, yeah. Okay, I think we're good.
All right, sweet. Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today I have with me
Otacon or Jesus.
Jesus Salsa, and who else do we have with us?
You got Sen back at it.
Sen
My
back.
boy tired as fuck over
Yeah,
here.
sorry. Sen is tired today, but he's here. He's a trooper. We're gonna get through this together. So there will be timestamps in the description for our review of the movie if you want to skip ahead to any parts. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. So how's you guys' week been?
I'm weirdly energetic today, even though I went to sleep at 4 a.m.
It's all the adrenaline from playing.
I stole all of Javier's life energy.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I haven't got a good sleep the last 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Because of work? Or?
Well, yeah, not. I mean, last week is because Tisha had to work, so I had to take her to work on the weekend.
Wake up at like 6 a.m.
Oh, and then you stay up.
Yeah, then I don't get a chance to go back to sleep because it's a 15-minute drive to her job, and it's half hour of just being up. So I'm up. Then I don't go back to bed until like 12 or 1.
Dang, dude.
Then I
you
do it
be
again.
partying late.
Then I do it again the next day, and then again, and then yeah. Then this week it's just I actually worked this week.
Oh, you work this weekend?
Yeah, so I worked Saturday, but I didn't go to bed until like 1 basically.
Because of Batman?
Huh? Oh, I didn't watch Batman on Friday.
Oh, you said Friday.
Yeah, Friday I didn't go to bed until like 1 because I was waiting for my sister to get home to go grocery shopping. And then went grocery shopping, and then and I went to bed at 1. And then yesterday, or I should say last night, I got done with the movie at 12:30.
Yeah.
Or like 12. Got home around like 12:45. Went to bed right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom woke me up at 2 o'clock.
What the heck?
Bro?
And then I went back to sleep for like 15 minutes. She called me again, woke me up.
What the heck?
So, and then I was like slightly awake. And so I tried going back to sleep. And at 3 o'clock, she had called me to ask me to drive to the casino, pick up her boyfriend, and then drive all the way back to my house. So that was like half hour there, half hour back. And
Oh
I didn't
my
go back to
God.
bed until 4:30.
Bro, why didn't she drive? You bought her a new car.
She got in a fight with her boyfriend, and the cops were calling and everything.
Oh,
Jesus.
shoot.
So that's why I'm a little tired today.
Oh, sorry about
Sounds
that.
like you had a rough time. You still going bowling today?
Yeah, I'm still gonna go bowling.
What kind of pizza we getting? I'm thinking ham.
We can go with the 3-meat pizza. No, it's only one topping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking
some ham.
Ham boning. What about you, Jesus? How's your week been?
I gotta stop saying I've been good, but I've been good.
But I've been good.
Playing a lot of Elden Ring.
Hell
Like
yeah.
at least a couple hours every day.
Hell yeah.
Been recording some footage too. A lot of footage got lost though. Like 2.5 hours of footage just got lost to time.
Oh, no.
And yeah, they kind of already like it puts me off of recording more. I was gonna record some yesterday, but then we were on a Discord call, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, that was still fun, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, for me, I also been playing a lot of Elden Ring. Been putting mad hours into it. Like you said, I've been playing a few hours every day.
Yeah, last week I think I said I was in like 12 hours or so. And like this week I'm up to 50.
A lot of dedication. That's all we do with our lives now.
It's so good.
It is. It's so fun. And Javier barely got to experience it because, as you guys
He's
heard,
tired, boy.
yeah, he had a hectic weekend, but he did get to play a little bit. What were your impressions so far, Javier?
I'm still lost.
Still lost.
We'll try to help you once we like finish the podcast, if you remember.
Mhm.
Like at least how to open your horse or turn your horse on.
Turn my horse on.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm all the way at a castle.
Yeah,
in the corner.
I
can
haven't even
teleport,
been
too.
there, bro. That shit looks hard.
I went there, and then I beat I beat the big guy in the front.
Oh, huh.
And then I made it inside, and then like I'm like, how the fuck do I get more potions? And I was thinking while I was walking inside, and I was getting attacked by rats and whatever they're throwing at me.
Oh my god.
And then I lost 3,000 runes in there.
Ooh.
And then I went
Rip
back.
in peace, runes.
And then I went back in there and tried to get in there. That didn't go as planned. So I've been over there. I was just fighting for a while, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop.
Cause like once you like, I feel like a good like beginner tip is like if you go into a red area like Caleb, just go back to the green.
Yeah.
Cause the green area is like
The easiest.
It's like the beginner area, and you find a lot of like hidden caves and shit.
Yeah, I found an underground thing.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I found an underground world, like in Limgrave.
Oh, the underground map.
And I haven't been back to that since.
I went down there. I fought like 7 of those strong beasts. And
Those
I beat
magic guys.
Yeah, I beat 7 of them, and then like the 8th one came out the cuts and just stabbed my heart out. I was like, God damn! But they don't give you that much room. So
I was
like,
too intimidated, so I literally left, and I haven't been there in like 12 hours.
Oh no. Yeah. So yeah, we've been playing a lot of Elden Ring.
I also fought a bear. That did not go well either.
Their proportions are weird.
Yeah.
I didn't go well.
They're like weirdly thin in the middle.
Yeah, no, it's like big ass, big chest, and then just.
I got scared of those bears. I left when I saw them.
They're not that bad.
I fought one, and then he one hit me.
Shit.
Like they had the medium bears, and then there's like a big ass bear that's like taller than trees.
He's by the Erd tree.
I almost fought him. I almost started swinging at him. I was like, that's not a good idea. And then I fought a giant as well.
Jeez.
Like walking that way, it's like there was this giant. I was like, I wonder how much health points he had. So I hit him.
Stab him.
Yeah, then he hits me. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to kill me. And I ran. I was running away, and he was just chasing me. And I was just like, dodge.
Oh,
Dodge.
God.
So I made it underneath the little bridge where this guy's screaming, like, help, help. I'm the
Did
saint.
you help him?
Yeah, I
Wait,
clicked and talked to him. And then he's like, can you defeat this and go take my castle to the south? And I was like, oh, sure.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
And then I went over there, and then I think that's the castle I'm at, and then I died.
Oh, the guy on top of the bridge, right?
Yeah, that's how I got away from the giant.
If you kill, if you kill the shit there, and then you come back to him, he like makes you join his covenant or something. But then in the end, he can't even like hold up his end of the promise, or I just killed him. But you just kill him like after everything, I guess.
There's so many secrets in this game. I love it.
Yeah.
I also went to a concert this weekend, so that was fun. Got to
Oliver Tree.
Hell yeah, Oliver Tree. Fun time. Good concert. But with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. So, any new movies, TV shows, or video games you guys are looking forward to?
Kirby. That shit comes out later this month.
Oh yeah, did you play the demo?
No.
May was loving it already. She was gonna buy it, but then she's like, "Oh man, it's not out yet."
Yeah, no. I'm also looking forward to the Persona 4 Arena remaster that's coming out on console and PC. It's gonna have rolled back netcode, which is like it's basically the peak of what you can do with fighting game netcode. So there's like very little room for like lag.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with the characters I used to main.
The Persona characters. Yeah. I still have to beat that game. I bought it a while ago, and
it's
I
pretty
still
good.
Get to beat it. What about you, Javier? Anything you're looking forward to?
Oh, also, Owl House is coming later this month.
Oh, let's go! That I'm looking forward to.
Just the one show though.
The one show.
This one.
The Batman one?
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah.
The Jism.
Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I finished it today.
Oh!
No, I finished it. Not today, but this week.
Oh.
Huh. Dang, dude. What'd you think?
I still gotta watch that season 2 of Kaguya-sama.
It's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, we could talk about it towards the end. So let's get into all these trailers because there's a lot. Let's start with Bullet Train. Plot. 5 assassins aboard a fast-moving bullet train find out their missions have something in common. Releases July 15th of 2022. What do you guys think?
It's weird. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, it's got like
it's weirdly low budget and high budget at the same time.
Yeah, it looks like these directors are really good at making the set look pretty, but for the action sequences,
I think that first scene where Brad Pitt's in the bullet train with that black guy, it looks like shit when they have the camera on either one of them.
Oh,
because you see the bokeh effects and like the background the background is blurred, but it looks unrealistically blurred, like it's CGI'd. Like it's CGI'd in. I mean,
You're like right back here.
more so when it's like on their face, like it's when it's on one, not like the side shot.
And I don't know how I feel
like
about
that?
the
Like
plot
that?
either, because it's like they're all going after this briefcase, and I don't know how they're gonna make a whole movie out of just staying on this train fighting for this briefcase.
This movie better not be more than 2 hours long.
Oh,
that's all
Bad
I know.
Bunny's on this movie.
Yeah, that is something I do like though about it.
It's interesting.
Yeah, he seems like he's gonna be the best character in the movie. At
He
least
looks
to me.
like he's having fun.
Yeah, like, definitely. Even though those action scenes, as you pointed out, weren't done very well.
God, yeah, the action scenes are like the guy Brad Pitt like punches the black guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you could see how fake that punch was. Like it literally it was nowhere near his face, and the dude got like knocked the hell out.
You have a budget of
And then Bad Bunny,
fun.
when he was fighting him, it was like very slow and deliberate.
Yeah, like they were rehearsing the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
It didn't look natural.
Yeah, no, I don't know. This movie's probably gonna be like a 6, is my guess.
Yeah, I still probably would watch it though.
Yeah,
It's coming out on April 1st though, and there's already tons of shit coming out that.
Release
Day.
date July 15th.
Oh, I thought it was.
I think those are the other movies
the
because there's
other
so
movies.
many that date.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about this other one, Dragon Ball Superhero plot. The Red Ribbon Army from Goku's past has returned with 2 new androids to challenge him and his friends. Releases April 22nd of 2022. What do you guys think?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh.
I didn't even know.
I really didn't know this was a thing. Like, I'm being serious. I didn't know. I know there's a thing called Dragon Ball Super, like the show.
Why the fuck does?
Yeah.
But like I haven't been able to find it, so I'm just like, it's not real then.
How do you guys?
Is that Gogeta?
Yes.
Oh,
it
let's
looks
go.
like it.
Why his arms look weirdly small? There.
Well, there's a lot of disproportionate things in this show.
For a poster right here, that'd be kind of sick.
I kinda
That would.
am vibing with this, and I hate that I do.
It looks like they finally did what the fans wanted and fixed Gohan in this movie.
I mean, I just like the art style still looks great in this 3D.
Yeah, I was a little nervous because the first 3D trailer we saw months ago, if you guys remember,
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
it looked like garbage, but now it actually looks like they cleaned it up really
heard
well.
said
It looks just like Dragon Ball Fighters.
Mhm.
I
which
was
is
so
great.
blown away to the fact that this made it 3D, but I'm thinking like this could be like a video game in a sense. Oh,
yeah,
look at
yeah,
Gohan.
that's what Jesus is referring
Acrylic.
to.
Yeah.
And
I said, what was Goku? Goku was not thrown like.
I don't know
The
how-
2 main characters in the show.
I'm
was
kind of
not thrown
happy
in
about
there.
that. I want the opportunity to explore the other side characters.
But look at Pan's growing up.
Where's
from
Goten?
Yeah, for real.
Are they grown
Is
up?
that him in the purple next to Goku? To his right?
Where?
Goku. Not
Oh no,
Goku.
right here. Here's Gohan.
That's Goten?
Yeah, that's Goten.
Oh,
Oh,
are
okay.
they older? Are they teenagers?
Oh, they
yeah,
are
they're,
older.
They're teenagers
Oh shit!
now.
Finally.
Final.
Jeez.
I know it's like Dragon Ball Super. It took them for like they're still kids.
Yeah.
throughout the whole
Yeah.
and it's like passing every day. It almost feels like so. Just like how they.
Jeez, I'm
Still
glad they
counts.
finally made them grown up. I wonder how much stronger they're gonna be now.
I'm glad that the Red Ribbon Army's back, but like, how
That
the
shit
fuck
dead. How
are they
back? Yeah, that shit should have been dead a long time ago.
The Red Ribbon Army
They
always
are
comes
they are
back.
not that much of a threat.
Well, I bet they are at in
Like
this
the
one.
androids, I guess, but that was like
know,
was like
that's a long
12
time
years
ago.
ago.
You know the 2 Red Ribbon Army guys look like they're gonna be androids in a sense. Just suit
They
up.
do look like half android and half like
Alien.
They remind me of like Frieza.
My friend also
Can you get a close-up shot on them?
my friend also told
I don't know if I
me
can.
that there's rumors Cell is gonna be back in this movie.
Oh, huh.
So that'll be interesting because they already, they brought back Frieza so many times in Super.
Oh, right
that-
here. There you go. There's a close up.
Yeah. They kind
They
of
look like fucking fishes, like sharks.
They do. But I mean, I kind of like that character design of the left one.
Yeah, they kind of look like Frieza a little bit.
With the shot like this, it looks like it's in 2D animation.
Yeah.
But you know, we're seeing the trailer.
It looks so clean though.
I know, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's like 2D animation, but you know, in the trailer, obviously it's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm legit kind of excited to watch it.
When does this come out again?
Is it coming
March?
out in
April
theaters?
22nd.
Oh, in
I'm
Japan.
assuming so.
In
Most of the
Japan.
Dragon Ball movies come out.
I think it's coming in Japan
theaters.
first, though.
We gonna watch this, bro?
Yeah. I
April,
wanna watch it.
22nd. But where? Is it here?
Hopefully in America, yeah. Hopefully.
They
All
would
right.
have it posted already, wouldn't they?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's look at the next trailer, though. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 plot. Yuta, a high schooler who gains control of an extremely powerful cursed spirit and gets enrolled in the Tokyo Prefectural Jujutsu High School by Jujutsu sorcerers to help him control his powers. Keep an eye on him. Releases March 18th of 2022.
Really?
I'm gonna get my ticket real quick.
For this movie.
You can already get it, bro.
Is this show?
Oh, it is coming.
Yeah.
Is this show
It's
good?
like next week. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
actually really good.
Is it too edgy though? Because
Nah.
it looks a little.
Bro, it's gonna be an
edgy.
IMAX.
Oh, let's go. No, it's not edgy. I don't think it's edgy at all. They have a lot of jokes and things to balance
Because
out.
everyone's wearing black. Everyone has like
No,
gothic
it's
aesthetics.
Everybody jokes around too, like an anime does.
Okay, I might watch it.
It's always they do a really good job at balancing the comedy and seriousness of it.
I just bought my ticket.
You just bought your ticket.
Well, all the middle seats are sold out already.
Oh
for the
my
movie.
God.
Dude,
I
this
gotta
movie.
talk to May about that later. Then we gotta get our tickets.
Yeah, well, this movie's really. I don't know why they
This
say
movie's
that.
really good. It hasn't even come out
I mean,
yet.
the show.
I'm already
the sh-
giving it a high rating.
yeah, I mean, the show's really good though.
Yeah,
I
the
really
show is
enjoyed it.
animated so nicely.
Yeah, I know. Like, but I don't know why. Like, a lot of females are falling in love with this guy.
What do you
Because he's
mean?
hot. Gojo's
why-
hot, bro.
Why wouldn't they?
They're comparing him to Kakashi.
I'd simp for Gojo. I can see
Yeah, I
it.
could see it.
No.
He's the sensei with the blindfold. That is like,
Yeah.
I do like the fact when they reveal his eyes are like that. That's sick as shit.
But let's be honest, Gojo would destroy Kakashi in a
Oh
fight.
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's not even a debate. To be honest, to be fucking honest. Oh yeah, and their character that just you guys are seeing he's a third year in the show.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a new character because I didn't really remember him.
It shows him a third year.
He's like a background character.
He's just got suspended before they could show him. But I bet in
Oh.
the season 2 when they actually release it.
They're in high school.
Yeah,
is
they're
high
high
school,
schoolers.
yeah.
Of course they are.
But this looks.
Everything is in high school.
But this is all. There's the panda, the guy with the
voice.
voice guy, yeah, and her. They're all first years. You can
Oh,
tell.
so this is back in time.
Yeah, and then this obviously Gojo with his
White blindfold.
white instead of his normal black and cool looking boy.
Bruh.
I'm excited for this movie, man.
That's
I really
so
like the
fun.
show.
And then this guy's this is I think he's a third year as well in the show, because in the movie it looks like he's the third year because I believe in the show he becomes a villain.
Oh,
Like they
this
show-
is his villain origin story.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah,
I'm excited for it.
like I said, I just finished the show, so of course I kind of know a little bit. It's more of a recap for me than you.
I wonder what.
Why does it gotta be in high school?
Why? I have no freaking clue, bro.
That's how it is.
Do they do
with
class?
all anime?
Do they have classes?
No, not at all.
They don't have classes.
Not at
it's
all.
it's a high school for sorcery, so they teach you how to fight demons and shit.
Yeah, they're literally out. They're
He
out.
just said they don't even have classes. How the fuck are they gonna learn anything?
Dude,
Because they get assigned teach. It's like Naruto. They get assigned a sensei, and then that sensei passes
But
down
Gojo
the knowledge.
doesn't even help. Or the other guy that they introduced. So they're like,
Because Gojo is a hands-free teacher. He
That's
lets them
stupid.
learn through
Yeah.
their own experiences.
So there's literally no point for them to be high school.
well, the point, I guess, is just so they don't have to attend regular high school.
That's so stupid.
they be walking like whole
Because
ass.
They
some
could
of,
just say that they're like in medieval times or
no,
something.
because the main character did attend regular high school before he was indoctrinated into.
Wait,
the sorcery
what?
school.
So he was.
Shh, don't talk about it. That's like
It's literally the first
I
episode.
know he needs to watch it then so,
So
he can
literally,
understand it.
so literally, he was in like normal Japan where there was nothing happening. And it
Well,
was just regular
one day-
school.
one day something weird did happen.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give away too much.
That's so funny.
And he's not even gonna be in this movie either. You could just see it.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I do love the main character.
Yeah, the main character's fucking sick.
And Sukuna
like-
is awesome too.
But like I explained, this you like I already talked. This is probably like a pre-sequel to their origin
Pre-sequel.
or whatever.
A
it's
prequel.
called. Yeah, a prequel before like it shows them Gojo. This is probably when he just graduated too.
Damn, I sure got some Taco
Let's
Bell.
go. I'm ready to see this movie. Up next, we have Turning Red plot. A 13-year-old girl named Mei Lee turns into a giant red panda whenever she gets too excited. Released March 11th, 2022. What do you guys think of the new trailer?
Is this movie gonna be out in theaters or is it just gonna be in?
I think we talked about this before.
This
think it's
definitely,
gonna-
I feel, is in the theaters.
Yeah, I
right?
think it's going to be a dual. So, like, you would have to pay that, like, $30 to Disney Plus to watch it online, or you could watch it in theaters, is my guess. Just like the Mulan movie.
What is this one?
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
That's why I was testing them out all last week. I was like,
Yeah, you
what-
can test them out.
I was wondering what the hell.
I don't know
every
if I
single
added new ones to it.
where's the? Oh my god.
Oh, it's going to be OMG. It's going to be like the last page.
Oh,
What do you guys think of this new trailer, though, for Turning Red?
I mean, it was barely even a trailer. It was just
A scene?
It was
two,
more-
3 scenes
Yeah.
spliced together.
I would say it was more like scenes getting thrown around.
I enjoyed their dynamic.
Yeah, the little
Uh,
friends group.
The beatboxing.
The beatboxing. Yeah, because they're like fans of like these Backstreet Boys characters.
Yeah, pretty much Backstreet Boys.
That's why it's funny to me.
And
That's
so
why.
they're kind of like their own Backstreet Boy group.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
I don't know what the
excited to
deal
see
with the
it.
mom is.
Why she was
Eddie?
stalking the school.
Eddie, this is a Disney Plus exclusive. No theater release.
What?
Wait, really?
I hope
Huh.
not.
Because you see how it says March 11th right here?
Yeah.
I look it up as a celebration. It's not on there.
Celebration.
Well, last time when it was Cyrano, they just didn't update it.
Well,
'Cause
they
remember-
already have Jujutsu Kaisen on there, and that's next week. So I bet they had to update it.
Okay, yeah. Well, we still gotta decide. I didn't put the movie for next week either. I gotta
They
look for that
also
later.
they also have Fantastic Beasts already available for like tickets to buy. Same
Oh
with-
yeah, but you might be right then. We'll see what happens.
That's why I kept
with that.
asking. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's gonna be one of those Disney movies.
Oh
like,
my god.
that
They
we
just
had to
threw it
pay
out.
extra for.
no, I don't. I think it's gonna be free. I think it's just they're gonna throw it on
Oh,
there
like
they did in-
Luca.
or en Encanto,
Yeah,
like how they had it in theaters, and like a month later, like okay, throw it on Disney Plus. There you guys go.
and it worked because it went trending.
I know. So I think this is gonna be one of those movies where you just click and turn on, and which I will watch it.
Yeah,
It looks interesting.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Can this be our streaming movie, and then Jujutsu Kaisen be our
I thought Jujutsu Kaisen was the next week, not this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's next week. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
You're airdropping me something. What are you airdropping me? Oh my gosh. All right, up next we have The Bubble.
I want you to read off that review later.
All right, I'll read it. The Bubble plot. A group of actors and actresses stuck inside a pandemic bubble at a hotel attempts to complete a film. Releases April 1st of 2022.
I don't have words.
This
for this
reminds
movie
me of
'cause
that
it's so garbage.
fucking that
Sharknado.
one movie
Sharknado.
that
Higher
also
quality.
involved the bubble, but instead they were like working on like plants or some shit. It was a comedy movie.
Well,
It's
yeah, this
sta-
is also a comedy.
It starred that one. You remember that goofy side character in an extremely goofy movie? He's
What movie are
Is
you
that what the
talking
sunglasses
about?
kid?
yeah. What's his?
Baby.
Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore had a movie. Look up Pauly Shore movies. It's called it's not Bubble, I don't think, but it's something around those lines. Maybe I could look it up while you're
Shore movie.
I don't think you can spell Pauly Shore.
Oh,
You found it. Pauly Shore movies.
Now, which one are you talking about?
Goofy Pinocchio.
Fuck, where is it? None of those.
Casper. He was in Casper.
He was in Casper?
Was he a kid? No, there's no.
No,
way.
he's in like a bubble too.
And a bubble.
Bro. Pauly Shore bubble movie.
But yeah, this Bubble movie looks like
Oh, Biodome.
Biodome.
Oh, this one right here. It was right there, the top one. Let's see. Let's go to images. Let's
The
see what it is.
Biodome is a movie where these
doesn't
two
even-
fucking losers get stuck.
These ones?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's like very 90s.
They get stuck in a biodome
Like
with
this?
a bunch of scientists, and they have to like learn how to coexist, and they're trapped inside.
God,
This is the most
movie,
90s looking movie I've ever
This
seen.
movie looks so garbage. What?
It is garbage.
Oh, so it was like this. This is how it was.
It's a giant
Kinda.
bubble.
Yeah, but going back to the actual bubble movie.
Yeah, this is a bubble as in like a COVID bubble, not an actual bubble. So what do you guys think of the bubble?
I
looks
hate,
like
I hate
garbage.
that I want to watch it. It looks
Why?
It looks so fun.
And do you want to watch it because of that?
The actors?
Yeah, this one. This guy right here in the middle.
No, that's Key or
From Key and Peele?
Yeah. I
Um,
feel like the rest of the actors don't really make it.
Bro,
that
Fred Armisen, bro, he's the best one. I
one
love
is he?
him in everything.
It looked really
It's none of
a
those.
low budget at first.
It's
Not
not-
low
Yeah,
budget.
it was supposed to be low budget,
Yeah.
but it looked like shit at the very beginning.
And then once they revealed that, yeah, it was supposed to be some stupid movie, then I got the joke. It's like, oh, it's supposed to look dumb.
Yeah, even the thumbnail or whatever they got for the Bubble movie right now, it looks like shit. But I can't tell if it's intentionally shit or not.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to watch to find out if they're purposely being
Cliff
Beast.
Beast, the fake movie in the movie.
Cliff Beast. Yeah,
It looks fun.
Why does this movie look like it's roasting the Jurassic Park series?
that's what I was
It
thinking
is.
too. Yeah, it's a
Pretty
parody
sure.
of Jurassic
It
Park.
was just like a shittier
And
version.
perfect timing because this summer is when the last chapter of Jurassic Park
Which
comes
I
out.
don't even want to watch.
Are you talking about this? Is this?
Bubble
Bubble
Boy.
Boy. Oh my god,
Bro.
I would not watch that movie.
Oh my god! Look
Cliff
at
Beast. Wait, 3?
that. Remember the movie that they're making in this movie is 6.
Better and wetter.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah, this movie looks like it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be on Netflix too, so it'll be easy access. You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
streaming.
watching that.
This is supposed to be coming out in April 1st, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
The Fool's Day movie.
It's better not
It better not. Why?
because it looks like oh, it doesn't even have a release date.
Oh,
What?
mine's on IMDb. It said April
Oh,
1st.
okay.
It says initial release date 2022. How was it?
Someday this year.
Someday this year. It probably
Next,
will be.
let's talk about the next trailer. You Won't Be Alone. In an isolated mountain village in the 19th century Macedonia, a young girl is kidnapped and then transformed into a witch by ancient spirits. Releases April 1st of 2022.
I still don't care about this movie.
This is that movie that Mr. Backstab kept talking
Mr.
about.
Kingsley came down.
He was like hawking this movie up about how there's werewolves or something. And at least I think it's the same movie. They
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
very
it
similar.
All these horror movies lately are looking
like these movies are trying to be very high class or artsy.
Mm-hmm.
And like it works, a decent amount of time, but when it's just back to back, it kind of loses some of its luster.
To me, it seems like they're all trying to copy. What was that successful one? Midsummer. You
I don't
remember?
think I've
I
ever
never
seen
watched
yeah.
it.
It's like an artsy horror movie where it takes place in Sweden. And so, like these are all like kind of European based horror movies where it's in like a field and some weird shit's going on.
Fields are spooky, bro. I don't
They
know if you
are.
knew this.
So is this called like what is it called? Children's Corn or Corn in
Oh, Children of the Corn?
Yeah,
Oh.
Children of the Corn. Yeah, I was trying to think of the name. I've never seen the movie.
I've
that's
never
why.
seen it either.
But I'm just like, then you gotta talk about Field.
Speaking of fields, did you going back to Elden Ring
I'm
real
kind
quick?
of scared.
Did
for
you ever
Kingsley
go
down
to
here.
a bonfire and you were like chilling there at nighttime? There's like next to like a vendor and just some overworld boss called like the Black Knight pops
Dude!
up and fucks you up.
Oh, yeah. The Black Knight's a bitch, bro.
I got him down to half health, and then he one swiped me, like whole ass. I was like, what the hell?
He's tanky for no reason.
I was literally just buying some shit and he just came up and attacked me.
It's like,
I'm like, bro,
Outta
I'm
here,
at the
boy.
bonfire. Can you not
yeah,
right
it's
now?
so stupid
Same
how
Oh
with-
shit.
Same
when
with
you-
the tree scent.
Sentinel.
He's such
Yeah.
a bitch.
I also got
Yeah.
him down to half health, and then he got a chance to one pop me.
Yeah, he
he's
changes
really
his
hard.
attack
Also,
pattern
I
once you
can-
get him halfway.
I also couldn't. I don't know how you guys said don't fight the first boss. And when I got spawned in and walked through, and I walked through a corridor, the first boss killed me right away. I didn't even get a chance to run away.
No, I meant the tree sentinel.
Oh,
The very, very first one, yeah, that one's hard too, but you can
Yeah.
come back later.
I tried running away to the door, and that boy just like grabbed my ass and just shanked me.
The
Yeah,
guy
but
with the
that first
spider-looking
story
guy?
boss, yeah, you should level up a little bit.
Yeah, you can come back later on.
Yeah,
Oh, the tree sentinel guy.
Yeah, all of them you can come
like
back later.
almost everything. Yeah, you could just come back later.
There are a few places where you get trapped, but you can find your way out.
All right, back to
Back
not
to the-
midsummer.
Yeah, this is how not midsummer. That's how boring it is. We switch topics.
Well, I mean, like, this is what we watch a second trailer to this one.
Yeah,
and
and
so,
it
it doesn't look any better. I can tell you this right now. It just looks still boring as shit.
Yeah.
It
Even
has
if it is,
sex, I guess.
even if it is
Oh, yeah,
like a,
erotic.
erotic.
even if it's a nomination for a reward or whatever, film festival.
Film festival.
Yeah,
whatever
Guess
it
we'll
is.
I'm
see.
just uncultured, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Maybe
Yeah,
we're
you're,
just
you're more cultured than us because we still think that one movie about
Sing 2 was great.
not saying too. I'm thinking of that other movie where it's about the virus or whatever.
The virus?
Oh, he's talking about the STD
Yeah.
horror movie.
Oh, yeah, It Follows.
Yeah, that movie still doesn't make sense to us, but you're the only
Bruh.
person that's just like, it makes sense, it's good. And where me and I just like, it's okay. It's not good, it's okay.
Next we have Uma. Plot: Amanda and her daughter live a quiet life on an American farm. But when the remains of her estranged mother arrive from Korea, Amanda becomes haunted by the fear of turning into her own mother. Releases March 18th, 2022.
Well, obviously,
Uma?
we're not watching this one for next week. This is without a doubt, we're not watching this.
What do you mean, bro?
I'm not
Jujutsu
watching
Kaisen
this.
comes
Yeah.
out that week.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
watching
my
that.
God.
I'm watching that
Yeah,
than
that's-
this. Like this looks like Grudge, like that the Grudge movie.
Like a really low budget one, yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, they
didn't
didn't
make
even they did a really long setup for what seemed to be a mediocre payoff because we got to see like a shot of the supposed
Mama.
mom, yeah, and it was
Her
kind
right
of
there.
boring, yeah.
Well,
I didn't get spooked. I only felt bad for the baby chick in the trailer,
I do like that they have a little Ninetales fox. I
Yeah,
think that's
that's
kind of
cute.
cool.
It does look cute, yeah.
which I don't think it's supposed to. But
Yeah, like it's a thriller, so it's not supposed to be like super scary, I guess.
Just a lot of jump scares.
But yeah, there's nothing. It didn't even seem like there was that much danger.
This
Yeah,
this
nothing
movie
really
gives
stood
me
out.
the vibe of they remastered The Grudge. I think what it's called. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
The Grudge.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're saying it right. Yeah.
but isn't it? Then they redid that movie, I believe.
And they've done it a couple of times. I
yeah,
feel.
anything that's successful they'll remake.
I
Mhm.
don't know how to spell it.
GRUDGE.
Oh, or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one.
2020.
2020. There's a.
Oh yeah, see, me and Tisha went and watched this, and it just looks exactly like this kind of feel, like this
it-
the whole feel.
Was it bad?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad.
I don't want to know what the ratings were. I just
Horror
remember-
movies these days just aren't good.
Oh yeah, it was bad. 20% on
Oh.
Rotten Tomatoes. IMDb gave it less than 50. It was bad, and they ended it where they was gonna make a number 2.
That's so stupid.
They need to make the FNAF
Cringe.
movie. That'd be scary.
But it was the October, like it was the Halloween movie for that year.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So it was. It was.
This one's not even going to be in spooky season, so I
No,
don't know
it's-
what they're doing.
It's just it looks like garbage to me. So
Let's talk about the next one. Morbius. Plot. Biochemist Michael Morbius tries to cure himself of a rare blood disease, but he inevitably infects himself with a form of vampirism instead. Releases April 1st of 2022.
this movie's giving me more hyped up.
Really?
But not as hyped as Doctor Strange, the new
He
Doctor.
looks like a monkey.
He looked like a monkey.
I haven't even seen the new Doctor Strange trailer, to
Bro,
be
it looks
honest.
good.
It is good.
Like,
it was
I-
in theaters yesterday when I saw the
Yeah,
Batman.
that's same with
I
me.
came late to the theater, so like I caught the last 10 seconds of that trailer.
It looks like
I thought we watched it together.
I don't think so.
the new trailer looks. It makes me want to watch it even more, and I'm so stoked to watch it.
Me
but-
too, but let's talk about Morbius.
Well, I mean, Morbius still looks the same. It looks like it's gonna be a decent movie.
It looks like it's gonna be C, maybe higher.
He looks like a monkey. Oh, there's the monkey picture right there underneath the Spider-Man one.
Not that one. That one. This one?
No.
Yeah, Morbius.
Under
Jared
that
Leto has shown he can play a wide variety of things.
Click the X out.
Um,
See, oh, there he is, monkey. No, down. To your
This one?
left, yeah, that one. Look, he looks like monkey.
A
Monkey.
A
I see it. Monkey.
Yeah, I don't know. This movie, yeah, like you said, it's probably gonna be like a C plus if anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be one of Marvel's not best movies that they made.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
it's
is a
Sony.
yeah.
I don't like.
What isn't Marvel also?
It's
part of
they're
it too?
associated
Um,
because they're
Partners.
using their IP. Yeah.
Well, isn't the same thing with Venom? Like Venom.
Yeah,
was,
exactly.
They
Yeah,
were
Venom was-
But Venom was really good. I actually enjoyed that one.
The first one was fun.
The second one.
The second one had its moments, but yeah, it wasn't consistent. But this one, I mean, I feel like I did enjoy it. The only thing that I was
You think
saying that I didn't like was the slow-mo shots, that they did so many of them.
you think they're gonna
At least two.
You think they're gonna make this movie feel longer than it should be?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know how much you could add for this. There's not.
Well, I mean, this is gonna be his origin story.
Yeah,
but I
but-
know he's not gonna be included in the timeline
Yeah,
for Marvel.
so it's like, I don't know why.
I don't like Jared Leto as a person.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair criticism. Let's move on to the last trailer.
let's just move on. Let's just drop this because there's not much to say.
Even though this
Yeah, there's
is a
not much to say about this
quote
trailer.
unquote superhero film.
Yeah.
This is an anti-hero movie.
Yeah. No.
Up next, we have Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore plot, the third installment of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them series, which follows the adventures of Newt Scamander. Releases April 15th of 2022.
I knew I shit on this the last time we saw a trailer with this franchise on it.
Uh-huh.
But it looks better now.
It does look better.
It makes me want to watch it, actually.
They brought in Hogwarts.
Mhm.
I don't know if they did in the second one. I was too bored in the second one to care. Johnny Depp's not in it, obviously.
Oh, man.
Even that sucks. Mads Mikkelsen is a sick cast, though.
Hey.
I am excited to see his performance. I probably will be seeing this movie.
I don't know how I feel about young Dumbledore yet.
Is he shitting his pants?
This movie honestly looks a lot
He's
better
gotta
with the
step-
second trailer.
Yeah, it
the
does.
first trailer made it where it did not feel appealing enough to
Yeah,
watch.
it looked like it was just going to be boring like the other ones.
How many times are
Which-
they going to show Dumbledore have gay sex?
I don't know.
He is gay, so.
even
April
though
7th.
JK literally just said that shit out of nowhere and then never elaborated.
Right. I hope they do it in the
Respectful
respectful way.
Yeah.
In this movie, like it's not just and then they kiss at the end and he's gay.
Did we-
It's like no,
Then
he
they
actually has
kiss.
a real relationship or something.
Did we talk about Top Gun, like their new trailer that they shown?
We don't gotta
who
talk about
cares
Top Gun.
about Top. I've seen that same fucking trailer in theaters on IMAX. It always fucks up my ears.
It's so loud, bro. When I went
It's so loud.
to IMAX yesterday, I feel like God. Everything that they're playing right now, it's like they have the volume all the way up to 100.
max.
Yeah.
They always show that volleyball scene with that guy who does like a weird little head shake and he's shirtless and he's just like covered in sweat or water or something.
Have any of you guys seen any of the Top Gun movies?
I think there's only
No.
one.
I thought there was like more than one.
I think there's only one.
Look it up.
I mean, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I don't know.
'Cause-
I never watched Top Gun. Didn't look
Yeah,
interesting.
I
to me.
don't know. Top Gun. I've never seen it,
Oh yeah, there is only one.
and I guess
so
it's
old. Holy
I guess it's popular enough to remake it, but
They only had one.
I don't know.
1986 is when they made the first one, and now they make it another one in 2002.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
2020
2002.
I mean 2022. Sorry.
it looks like this movie is just a reason to show off this cool plane.
Wow, 2002 was 20 years ago. That's fucked.
Yeah, bro. Old. You old. All right. Now let's get into our thoughts before the Batman. What do you guys think before watching this movie?
I wasn't looking hyped. I wasn't hyped for it. You know, the first couple trailers that we saw of it, it didn't look like anything all that special. They tended to show like the most boring parts of it.
Like this part here.
I thought
They didn't wanna
Selena
spoil
Kyle would be kind of done wrong in this interpretation. They look like they were just trying too hard, like to recreate what they had with
they are running,
the previous Catwoman.
Oh yeah, from Batman Returns.
Yeah, and they
the
didn't
dogs
show
running?
any of Robert Pattinson's performance. They showed like 2 or 3 trailers. One of them, he was
Fighting people.
He was in that church, and he was completely just. He didn't say a damn word.
They wanted to keep it a mystery, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. So I literally didn't know how this movie would turn out.
What about you, Javier?
I honestly had wasn't looking forward to this movie because I'm not the hugest fan of DC.
Mhm.
I like Aquaman. I've seen Wonder Woman. You know, I think
Specific pick.
well, no, because there's only that and this Shazam.
Suicide Squad, that was DC.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. But that's not like it's an origin story for like a character, like a certain
True.
character. Like Shazam, when they released it, I thought it was pretty good, but I think it has not a decent rating, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it's mixed reviews.
And then Aquaman has its moments where it's just too much CGI.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and then you got Wonder Woman. Like the first one I heard was super good. Watched it. I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Then they went to the second one. And
1984. Yeah, that one was kind of boring.
yeah, that was just dog.
And there was just a lot of like shitting on men. And I'm like, yeah, of course you can do that. It's no problem to shit on dudes. But it's like their whole character
yeah.
is just like, oh, this is my character. I just shit on guys.
Yeah. So and then that one wasn't the best. And then has there been another DC movie that had another good hype for it?
I think
Justice League.
It's just Suicide Squad, right? Was the last one?
Suicide Squad
Right.
was the last
Justice
one.
League was hyped up, but then it flopped like shit.
Oh, I've never seen
The
Justice League.
Snyder Cut wasn't it?
Surprisingly, that's the only other movie I saw from
really?
like the new quote unquote universe. I never saw Shazam. I still haven't seen.
I thought you had. I thought you went with us. We watched it as a group.
I know. I didn't have time that day.
Oh.
I didn't watch none of those Ben Affleck Batman movies.
You know,
Didn't watch any of the Superman movies.
oh yeah, I've never
Same,
watched any of the
bro.
Superman movies, bro.
I liked Man of
They
Never,
look
Steel.
bro.
so boring.
People
there's too
does
Does
it
much.
hated
Papa
on Man
can't
of Steel.
say let them die?
Yeah, for real.
What?
Papa can't says let them die in the first one.
But yeah, I mean, I was just.
He says let himself die. Superman's dad. But anyway, that's spoiling stuff.
But yeah, no. Other than that, I mean, this movie looked like it was gonna be okay. I was wondering how the guy from Twilight was gonna do. That was the only thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering if he's gonna make a movie or gonna like
Break
this,
it.
Yeah, or break it, or make DC look even shittier than they have been with their movies.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect, even as a Batman fan. I heard like things about like it was supposed to be rated R, and then they changed it later. So to me, it just seemed like they didn't really know what they wanted to do with this
Is
movie.
it rated R?
It's
No, it's
PG-13.
PG-13.
It's PG-13. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
I was disappointed. I was kind of.
It was-
It should have been rated R. I
it's
felt like.
so brutal though.
Well,
even
we'll
though
talk
they don't
about it
show.
later. Yeah. We'll get into the specifics of that soon. But yeah, I was like Javier. I was a bit worried about how Robert Pattinson would do. Because I did rewatch Twilight last year, like I told you guys
Yeah.
on one of the podcasts.
I can't believe you rewatched the whole
Yeah,
series.
I want, and the acting was interesting, but
That was his only the Twilight movie is what made him all his money. Other than that, I do not know a single other movie that he played until I looked him up. And
yeah. So I was like a little hesitant. I'm like, I don't know how this guy's gonna do. But yeah, let's actually talk about it then. Let's get into the spoiler-free review.
Surprisingly, Aleksey was the one that was like the most like, bro, stop judging Robert Pattinson based on Twilight.
And
Give
he
him
didn't
a
even
chance.
watch this.
He didn't even fucking
is
watch
he going
it.
to watch it?
I don't
I
know.
mean, this is a movie that
I don't think
I
so.
don't think he has any time.
Yeah,
I said this is a
he
movie
works
that
every day.
this is a movie that's actually pretty good. That I
That
thought.
should be illegal.
All right, so spoiler-free review of The Batman. The Batman releases March 4th of 2022, starring Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, and Jeffrey Wright, directed by Matt Reeves, rated PG-13. Plot summary. When the Riddler, a sadistic serial killer, begins murdering key political figures in Gotham, Batman is forced to investigate the city's hidden corruption and question his family's involvement. What are your guys' overall thoughts without getting into spoilers?
The movie was a lot better than I expected. I thought this movie was going to be trash. I did get kind of spoiled in terms of what people's thoughts were on the movie before going in.
Mhm.
Like literally like an hour or two before. I was just on Twitter and people were like,
Yeah, never
finally
check
a
Twitter
good Batman movie.
Never check Twitter for a movie because
Yeah,
they'll
but I always
spoil
like
shit.
looking at art and shit.
Okay.
Robert was good in his role.
Mhm.
He was Depresso Batman. But they didn't do it to the extent where he's just like he's like pitying himself or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem very pitiable is what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah.
Which that's facts right there.
This is what, year 2 of his career.
Yeah, so you can tell he's a little experienced.
Yeah, but you can see moments where he's inexperienced.
Yeah, there's a whole sequence that we'll talk about later where they're like, "What? I didn't know that was the answer."
They do a really good job with shadows and hiding Batman. Like the first
Like 10 minutes into the movie.
yeah, when they talk about Batman, like the fear in people just worrying if he's in the shadows waiting for you or whatever.
Yeah, it's creepy
it's
but cool.
interesting.
That was the most interesting start up to a movie, to be fucking honest. When they did that shit, I was like, holy crap.
Thank God they didn't show the parents dying for the upteenth time,
Dude,
bro.
I was
Eddie was over. I think you were like the one that said like, dude, they gotta show it.
They have to show his death,
no,
bro.
they don't.
I don't know. Did I say that?
I don't need to see
so.
that for like the 50th.
No, bro.
Bro,
It has
Like
to be set up.
everyone knows.
I actually, the only thing I didn't like with the movie is that they brought it up. I'm like, I don't need to know this.
Well, they did it in a way that I really liked because it was kind of like a mystery. And so, yeah, it's better that they didn't show it because it kept like a mystery element to it.
Because if they show it, they usually take like 2-3 minutes out of the whole.
And it'll kind of reveal like who was behind the murders versus this movie where it's like kind of ambiguous. Like, did this person do it or did that person do it? We don't know.
We still don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think, Javier?
Oh, sorry. Also,
just-
one last thing is the score for the soundtrack.
Oh, yep.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I will say though is the main Batman theme. It sounds too much like the Dark Side theme from Star Wars.
Really?
Oh,
I wasn't really paying attention
Yeah,
to the
it sounds
music.
it sounds very similar to that.
I guess it was supposed to, have a dark theme.
But it does go very well for his character. It gives me, those vibes from like Dark Knight without having the same theme.
Yeah.
And Ave Maria, it's literally my favorite. It's one of my favorite songs. Like ever since I heard it in like Hitman, on the PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a church song, right?
Yeah, and they started, I think
It's
it is.
literally my favorite church
And
song.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
song they
it's
started
like-
with.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I love it and everything that it's in.
Actually, didn't they use that in a like kind of a similar movie?
And they
of
used
this?
it as the main villain's theme,
I know that,
which
which
was
sick.
pretty good.
That
yeah.
was pretty sick to me.
So happy with that.
What did you think, Javier?
Well, I honestly thought this movie was gonna be boring
With
for
cheeks.
with how long it was. I did not know it was 3 hours long. I was blown away by that. I looked it up as a joke. I was telling my sister, "Are you sure you want to go? It's about to be 4 hours long." And she's like, 4 hours? I'm like, she's like, I'm probably not go then. And I'm like, no, I bet it's like a 2-hour movie. I look it up, 2 hours 58 minutes or some shit like that. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's a
There's
long
a lot
boy.
of substance in this movie.
Yeah, but for it being that long, it did not feel like there was any of the scenes that dragged
It
on.
flew by.
Yeah, like it was like all like clean. It was the
flowed
cleanest.
wildly well.
It was very clean than for what it was, and I was like, holy shit! And then when the movie ended, it was like I looked at my clock. I'm like, 12 o'clock.
It's midnight.
Yeah, and then-
12:30, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh man, this movie just did so well as how it was made.
Paced.
How was
Yeah.
your crowd? Was there
Oh,
people there?
Yeah, dude, the thing was packed.
It was packed.
Dude, it was sold out. I almost damn
At
near.
9:30. Damn.
Damn
Yeah,
near.
that's one thing I was wondering about. Apparently, some movie theater chains like raised their prices up specifically for this movie, like by like $1 or $2,
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, the theater that I was at, every seat was basically taken up.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
I was just surprised that they didn't do like that business model for the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
too.
that would have worked better. Yeah, my theater was pretty full too. I think the only rows that were empty were the first section of front rows.
Yeah, I went to a matinee and it was also jam packed.
Yeah, no, the first 2 rows down there were all the way sold out too.
Dang,
Like it was so packed. I was like, man, I don't like this.
everybody's gonna watch.
I was
Batman.
surprised how many people were there, considering they didn't really show much in trailers. But
It's
I mean,
Batman,
I'm
bro. It's a
glad.
marketable brand.
I do like how those trailers didn't give away everything.
Yeah.
I hate it when movies do that because then I don't feel like going.
Is that how you feel about the Turning Red?
Oh, no, because they didn't show the actual plot exactly in terms of like how she's gonna end up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's not like that one fucking dog movie where they spoiled they spoiled the
movie.
whole movie of
talking
him
about the
running
dog?
away or
Dog's
something
Journey
and
or
then coming back.
Oh, is it Dog's Journey or the new dog movie?
It was
that's
like
coming
years
out?
ago. It was like
Yeah, it
Oh, the
5
Dog's
years
Journey.
ago.
Yeah, I think you're talking about that one. But yeah, no, I mean, like the movie was well made. I had no problem with it. I didn't fall asleep as much as I thought I was because I was super tired like yesterday
It's
as well.
a very dark movie too,
Yeah.
just visually. So you'd think that'd be you'd be
Yeah.
able to fall
Fall
asleep.
I hate that some of the scenes I didn't like. For me, it was when it went from dark to bright.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
I
what I
was
want
like-
to talk about.
Because I was just like, it's such a dark movie that when they showed like any car scenes with their bright lights on, I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
that's,
god.
that's something I put here. I really liked how they did darkness throughout it, and so like, because Batman, is a dark character. He is the shadows.
Yeah.
So whenever they show light, you can kind of see it from his perspective, where it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
No, thank
like,
you.
You're blind like
You're
that.
like as the audience, you're kind of begging for the darkness. You're like, please, no more light.
Yeah,
Just
for real.
Batman in the middle of the day would probably look a little weird.
Yeah, which it did in the Dark Knight a little bit. I didn't.
Yeah, a little bit. Like in the closest thing they get to this is like dawn.
Yeah, and it looks
And
really
it's
pretty
it's
when
like
they
a
do that.
very red.
Yeah,
dawn.
it looks really pretty when they do
Didn't
it.
they do it in like before dawn and like at sundown a lot too? Like it was in between both of those scenes because there was a couple scenes where it looked like sun was coming up slightly.
Yeah, those were in like the more uplifting parts.
Yeah, and then there was a couple scenes where it was just sun just about to set as well. It felt like
Yeah, and then when it was like daytime, it was like gloomy and raining.
yeah, like it wasn't like the most.
It
Like,
was pouring. I loved the rain scenes.
Yeah, dude.
that one.
That's one thing I love about the Gotham theme is like it's always raining, it's always cold, it's always
Shitty.
yeah shitty weather.
but yeah, I mean,
Also, I liked the comedy they had here. It was very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the comedies they did are like most of the audience started like bawled
Yeah,
laughing because it was just so good. It was like you said, it was subtle.
I think
but-
serious ass movie. Then there's just like a tiny little joke here and there that like makes people just bust out laughing.
I think the best part for that was the penguin.
for real.
He was
Yeah, the penguin stole the show in every scene. He like,
Bro,
he's
I
in.
was so blown away with him. Like he just like
You
as
should
I-
look up his actor because they put a lot of like makeup and stuff. He does not look anything like he does in the movie.
I know. I was like,
He's right there, penguin.
oh, what the hell? That's what he
That's
looks
him, bro.
like. No way.
Yeah, that's
This is not him. Bro, what? He goes from this to this?
Yeah, they make him look like 30 years older.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
an
really
amazing job.
Yeah, holy crap. Even, honestly, though, him as Penguin was fucking fantastic, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I didn't know how. Because I've seen, like, a couple of the older Batmans.
With Danny DeVito.
Yeah, like, and, like, for, like, the one with the Joker and Poison Ivy, I think it's that two combo, I believe. That one, like, when when I seen the Joker in this one compared to that one, I'm like, man, I don't know how I
What do
feel
you mean,
about
bro? This is spoiler free.
Yeah, that was a great detective movie. Like, Batman is known for his detectiveness. Yeah. Well,
I'm comparing actors, though, not like.
beep.
Oh, you mean
Like how-
you meant to say the Joaquin Phoenix one, right? Obviously.
Abby. Yeah, I thought it was a great detective movie. Like, Batman is known to be the world's greatest detective, and they actually went heavily into the detective side of this movie. And like you were saying, he was kind of an amateur in this one.
And he's very secluded. He doesn't like talk to
anyone really.
Well, he does talk, but like very little.
It's in whispers, and it's only to Jim, really.
Yeah, he mostly just looks at shit by himself and he scans it with his, records it with his eyeball.
So, well, one thing that I clicked on the critics' review for this movie, and one of the critics said they didn't like how modern this movie felt.
What?
Yeah,
That's the best part of it.
I think it did a perfect blend with the like the New York accent mobsters, and then the tech that Bruce Wayne tends to have. He tends to have a lot of high tech shit.
But in this movie, it felt like it was like he was more like less high tech. Like it wasn't like the most advanced shit.
Yeah,
like
it's more real. It's more grounded in reality.
Like his car alone.
Yeah,
it's not super duper high tech.
Like how in the Black Knight, I think it's the
Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah, the Dark Knight, where they showed his like cool Batman car.
His Batmobile,
yeah. This one is not as comic-y as the other ones, and that's fine because it does really well at grounding itself in reality. I also thought it was an engaging story, and it, like you guys said, it played out very well. Every scene kind of flowed and felt necessary to the story. The actors all did a fantastic job. Catwoman was great, Batman was good, Penguin, as we talked about, great. Even Falcone, the villain, was good too.
So everyone knows that Batman and Catwoman have like a
thing,
weird, a thing, or like on again, off again, like
relationship,
romance thing. It seemed whenever they started doing that, it seemed very porn scene-esque.
Like they were about
with
to
their
start,
latex
yeah,
and
like
their kiss.
It was very weird. I did not like it.
It made you, it's
made me uncomfortable.
But all this, like they only kissed like once in this whole movie, right?
Like
but
times,
every time there's just like tons of like sexual tension.
And then but it also made it funny when he just
like
yeeted her, like he's like, yeet. Like I'm like, damn.
It's literally like those like TikTok trends with the music, and then they get up to each other's faces, but they don't kiss. They just sing right in front of each other's face.
This movie was cinematically well shot too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Like we talked about, the music was great. The theme music, the soundtrack, the darkness that they used, and the lighting. Maybe it would have been. Maybe it would have been a bit better if it was rated R, because there was a few scenes where it did seem like they cut away for things, or like. But like Jesus was saying too, it was brutal for PG-13 as well.
What scene did they cut away?
Yeah. Plus, I feel like they do show some blood, a little bit of blood, and it was like tasteful. But like, even if they showed tons of blood, this movie is so dark that you probably wouldn't even notice the blood.
I realize what scenes you guys are talking about now, like the brutal scenes.
Yeah.
Because I'm like thinking like, what scenes were brutal? I'm like, oh wait. There was like 4 or 5 scenes.
But yeah, overall, it was really rewarding to watch, and I had fun. What do you guys rate it out of 10? What do you guys rate it out of 10?
10.
Really?
Really?
Oh, really?
Actually, no, I don't rate it 10. I rate it like a 7.5 to an 8.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, I'm also at a 9. Let's look at some online ratings. The critics for Metascore gave it a 73 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 85%. Audience's IMDb gave it an 8.6 out of 10, and Rotten Tomato audience is a 90%. So the average of all these scores is 83.5%.
Yeah, around where I'm at.
Before we jump into the spoiler-free review, like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out these guys. Their links will be in the description below. And we are most of the podcast platforms, so give a listen anywhere at any time.
Are we on whatever this energy drink is called?
XS.com.
Yeah, we're on
No,
XS.com.
I don't think so. Now let's get into the spoiler-filled review. Let's take an in-depth review of the Batman. So I don't have the script written out, so we can kind of jump back and forth from what you guys remember. Because I was playing Elden Ring last night.
Obviously we can talk about like the first like.
Yeah, let's start at the beginning.
This is the part where I say I don't even watch the movie.
So it opens up with the very, very beginning. It opens up with the mayor's family as they're going trick or treating.
Yeah, they play the Ave Maria song, and then they show this little kid stab the dad.
Which I thought was real for a second.
Yeah,
me
yeah,
too.
same.
I got me whole thinking like, damn, that
But
kid's just mad.
the way he started falling over and how the mom just let him leave for a second.
I was like, this is just a kid.
And like the action was so clunky in that scene. I'm like, bro, why does this look like shit? The way he's stabbing him, like there's no impact. It's just like a little poke or something. And then they show it's a kid. I'm like, oh, that makes a lot
It was
more
just
sense.
a play sword. It was Halloween night. Yeah.
It was perfectly done.
It did a great job at setting up suspense, but also mystery.
Yeah,
like-
the
like-
misdirection too.
Like for me, when I seen that scene, I thought it was Batman looking through the mirror.
Oh,
Like,
young.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
also think
Yeah.
it was Batman.
Yeah, and then little do you know, it's this guy, the Joker, right here.
Yeah, I
The
thought it was
Riddler.
a Falcone.
Yeah,
the
the-
Joker. Oh,
This is
maybe
the
that's
Riddler.
what you call it. Yeah, the Riddler.
Yeah, the red
Yeah,
light.
he was breathing heavily like a freaking creep. Yeah, so once his son and wife leave, the mayor is alone in the apartment, and we get a shot of the Riddler kind of stalking in the shadows, waiting for his opportunity to strike, which he does, and brutally murders the mayor.
And
So-
this is literally the opening scene where I'm just
Yeah.
I'm like thinking like when you guys said PG-13, I'm like there was a lot of brutal scenes.
Mhm.
I'm like, damn, where? And then this is one of them.
Yeah,
It's just
definitely.
extremely brutal because this guy beats him with a carpeting tool, right?
Yep, carpet. Yep. What did you think? What do you guys think of that scene where he's lingering in the shadows and then he strikes?
That was
Yeah,
kind of stalker
was-
vibe right there.
Yeah, because it was well done with the shadows.
Mhm.
Even before they fully show him off,
Mm-hmm.
you can, if you just look closely at the shadows, you can see like the glint off his glasses.
Oh, really? I was
Yeah.
not looking that hard. I was like,
Yeah, for me it was kind of like a jump scare sort of thing. I was
yeah,
like,
because
oh,
he was like, because the mayor was walking back and forth, and then he gets a phone call, and he's like, walks out of the way, and he pops up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you could see them. You can see him there in the scene at least once before they actually
I love
reveal him.
I love how they let him stand there for a whole minute. Like the mayor didn't even look behind him or anything. He just a whole
Yeah.
minute just walking
Who
back.
just turns off the TV, bro? Like when you get a call, you just turn off the TV, just put it on mute.
Didn't he
And
do
he was
that?
in pitch black almost.
Didn't he turn it down actually?
No, he turned it off.
I
Yeah,
remember
then
it
he
still
got
being
it turned.
on because he.
No, the lights went off. Yeah.
It was intense. And then when he started taping the mayor, I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
What is going
Let
on?
me tape your skull back together.
It was a little spooky.
And then yeah,
Yeah, so then they leave. Then we get to the scene. I think right after that is where we get introduced to the Batman, right?
yeah, that's also when the Batman's getting introduced as well.
Yeah, so meanwhile, they have the bat signal up, and Batman is, surveying around, fighting some lower level crime. There's some burglaries, there's some vandalism going on, and everybody kind of gets terrified when they see the bat signal and they look into the shadows, assuming Batman is there.
Yeah.
I love the very beginning of that because the first scene is a guy robbing a convenience store.
Oh yeah.
And then the bat sign comes on, and he's like, "I'm terrified." And
He
then
gets hit by a car.
Yeah, well, he starts walking back, and then he gets hit by not
I
just
thought
a
he was gonna
normal
go
car.
put the money back. He's like, oh shit, maybe
Yeah.
I should just give this
But that's what I was
back.
thinking about. Like, it's funny because he didn't get hit by a normal car. He got hit by a police car.
It's
Like,
like,
a
hey,
whole
what are you
ass car.
doing?
Yeah, I
dude?
know. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get out the road!" He runs. I'm like, "What the hell?" Police didn't even arrest that guy. I'm like, y'all
It's such
dumb.
a shithole that like the cops don't even seem to care what people are doing.
Yeah, well,
Like there was one point where they showed a police helicopter shine on a graffiti artist, and then he just stops for 1 second, and then the
Drops
police the helicopter just pieces out.
Yeah, we later learned that like half of them are in the pockets of the mafia.
Yeah, but not those random thugs that are just spray painting.
Which was because that's the destruction scene because they're like breaking open the bank and they just fucking set the bank on fire. They throw a fucking a cocktail in there, but like it was funny because the guy drops his fucking can of spray paint. He's like, and he watches go in the dark. He's like, stands there and stares. He's like,
like, oh man, it's
yeah,
coming
like,
for me.
and everyone's running. He's like, oh, I better run too. I was like, bro, what?
I mean, yeah, it's scary to think about, like a dude dressed as a bat just hanging out in the shadows, just waiting to beat you
I
up.
didn't even know that was a thing.
And then you got to the third scene, which was the
The train,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't he on the train though?
That's the mystery. I don't know. Maybe he was in the back carts where it was shadowy. Yeah.
Because I don't remember if he was on there or not. Because that's when he actually shows himself and actually.
Yeah. After they get off the train, he reveals himself. I don't know. They do a really good job at making you wonder if he's there or not, which was the intention of it.
And then, that's the scene where, like, because at that point it was like a group of guys. Were they a gang kind of?
Yeah, I think they were initiating a new member
because he only had half of his face paint on.
So and it was a gang, and then they were gonna beat up an Asian guy. I don't know why they just everyone in that car.
Rob him, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Like everyone in the car is just like, oh my god, look at that guy scared. Let's go beat him up.
Yeah, because they felt disrespected that he was like.
He felt unease, of course. I mean,
he's like, I want to get out of here.
Yeah. So then he was about to get his ass whooped. And Batman comes out the cuts and he just whoops everyone, that whole gang's ass.
Yeah. It was great.
I think one of the most brutal scenes wasn't the very intro, like, because he zaps him in the fucking
throat.
Yeah, like where your veins are. He just straight zaps him while there's water and everything.
It was intense, yeah. But they also do a good job at showing that although Batman is really skilled at combat, he does take a few hits. So he's still not like the greatest. Yeah, he's not invincible, but he can hold his own.
But they should have shot him in the jaw.
But isn't this also like the early Batman too? Like it wasn't like.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing it too long. I don't think
2 years in.
2 years.
Yeah, so this is like his beginning stages of Batman, like like how in the
building
Dark
up the
Knight.
mantle.
Yeah, like compared to the Dark Knight, where that guy feels like he's been in it for like 15 something years or some shit.
So next we get like the shot of Jim in the crime scene and calling Batman over.
Yeah.
Him being led to the crime scene, kind of trying to solve the first puzzle the Riddler left him, where the mayor had been deceased recently. So what do you guys think of that whole investigation sequence?
The tension between the commissioner,
Commissioner
police
Gordon,
chief.
Yeah, the police chief.
Oh, the other one, yeah,
the police chief and Gordon was pretty good.
Yeah,
I really liked the police chief's voice. It was pretty. It was like he was running out of air every time he spoke, but he also had this like thick New York accent. It was great.
What you doing over there?
What you doing over there?
Yeah, obviously you see the tension between the police and Batman.
Who the hell is this freak?
They don't really want him there, even though the notes are specifically
to the Batman.
Yeah, to the Batman.
Which I guess can make sense because they might think he's in compliance with the Riddler.
Well,
or something.
that's what they said in
Yeah.
the movie. Like maybe he's in compliance. Maybe they're working together too.
Yeah.
They're in cahoots.
But they obviously get to read the notes too.
Yeah, so I think it did a really good. This is where I think it also did a really good job at setting itself in reality, because I feel like the Riddler was heavily. This design of the Riddler was heavily inspired by the Zodiac Killer, because he left all these ciphers and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that recently, like maybe 3 months ago.
Especially, since, they were both wearing glasses. They both look kind of the same. The Riddler and the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I that is one aspect that I think they did really well on. They set up a good mystery right off the bat, and we got to kind of see it play out together with the Batman. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like ever like, oh, I know what the answer is. It was always like, we were always like in his position, like, I wonder what's gonna happen next. I actually have no clue.
Well, yeah, because he just walked around in the house and he had to think about the riddle.
The riddle.
Yeah. I don't know how I felt about the guy who played his butler.
Alfred?
Yeah, I don't know how I felt.
I liked his performance a lot.
I don't know. It didn't feel like he suit Alfred.
Was he too young, do you feel? Or
He did not look young at all.
no.
No, he felt his age was right. I don't know. I just didn't like how.
Not enough of a British accent.
Yeah, basically.
Decent British
Master
accent.
Wayne.
I don't know. It didn't feel like.
It's just not the same guy you're used to. I guess.
Yeah, because I played I played the Lego Batman games as well.
Oh, you like the bald mustache one?
Well, yeah, I mean that felt like him. Like
It felt like an Alfred.
yeah, I don't know. And then I don't remember the old movies obviously, but I don't know how they showed Alfred.
Yeah, I think they did really good at setting up the relationship between Alfred and Batman. Alfred is always worrying about Bruce, and just wants the best for him. And then Batman's just kind of like, this is what I have to do, so don't bother me.
Yeah, don't disturb me in my work.
Yeah, but Alfred was really helpful in this one because he helped solve the first mystery because he figured out the cipher for Drive.
I don't know, how did he just do that? He he was just doing the whole thing.
The whole puzzle.
Yeah, and then it's just like, well, I got a couple words, and it was a lot of doubles, and he's like, Batman's just like, oh, well, then it could be me. It could do something else.
What do you guys think of the thumb drive?
It was a cute. It was a funny joke. Yeah.
Some dark comedy in the.
That was the first where everyone started laughing, to be honest, because like you pointed out, it's just a comedy right there.
It's some dark comedy. The thumb drive was attached to a thumb, and you needed the thumb to activate it.
Yeah.
Which really also shows how kind of sick the Riddler is.
In this movie.
Yeah, to be able to, hack off somebody's thumb and then have a little mystery about it.
Did he use it with that tool?
My guess is because
so,
there's nothing else he was really carrying with him. So yeah, we can keep jumping around.
My feet are cold.
Yeah, mine's are too. They're freezing.
Straight freezing.
I mean, it's a colder day today. It feels like we're in Gotham right now.
We're in Gotham City. It just needs to rain.
It is. It was raining last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
last night, yeah.
I was driving and it was like,
I
this
just
is
got
kinda
my car
sketchy,
washed
bro.
yesterday, too.
What did you guys think of Bruce Wayne?
I like Bruce Wayne. He's more reclusive than he tends to be.
Mhm.
He's not the playboy billionaire.
That's what I was assuming he was going to act in this movie, too. I was thinking he was going to be out there.
The smooth playboy billionaire everybody
But,
loves.
Yeah,
but
when
then
the-
again, that's probably because that's him in his later years.
When
he's,
the year elect lady popped up and she said, "You never called me back," I thought she was some other lady, like as a date or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I thought he was also still a playboy, but just like on the low key.
Mm.
But then little
But
do you know,
yeah,
that's
no,
the
no.
mayor.
She just
right there.
wanted support for her campaign.
And it
yeah.
makes sense. I mean, the death of his parents is very, it's
Traumatic for him.
traumatic. So sometimes you don't even want to do stuff, especially attend these rich people gatherings, which is just
That,
Yeah, so we-
friends of people that have been familiar with your parents.
Mhm.
I say at that point though, that when he did go out to meet with people, it was only for a funeral. That's if I recall.
He was
Yeah.
investigating.
Yeah, it was work. Yeah, for him. Let's talk about the scene where we get introduced to Catwoman. So she was working the bar first, right?
Uh-huh.
What was the bar called?
The iceberg.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So yeah, she was working the iceberg, and Batman came in to interrogate the Penguin, which we got to meet both of these characters for the first time. So what do you guys think of their initial interaction where Batman comes into the club, beats up people, and talks to
All the women moaned in the theater when they saw Selena Kyle come on screen.
For real, to be honest.
That's a tweet.
Oh really?
Yeah, I sent the tweet to the group chat.
Oh right, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah,
mean,
she did a bang up job. She wasn't cringy,
Mhm.
except I guess maybe those just sexual tension scenes. It was just a little awkward for me. But besides that, she did a great job. She did a good job, like not trying to just be Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
Her outfit, I don't like. It's
Not too into it.
It's realistic, but
Uh-huh.
I don't like the mask.
Oh, the little cat
I
mask.
Well,
just
I
wish the
bet-
mask was
Just a
different.
Well,
nose
see,
covering.
again, this is where it's like more modern because I bet she didn't. I don't think she is trying to be like Catwoman. I think she's just like burglar.
She's just a lady who loves cats and is a burglar.
Yeah, yeah. At that point, And
Yeah.
so she just she's like like the Marvel Scarlett Jones. You know how she's athletic.
Mm.
She's like that kind of like she didn't have a special power or anything, or at least that's not what it's the vibe you're getting off of her.
Uh-huh.
I do like how they also show she has a human side and she's not just a criminal because like everything she was doing it to try and help and protect her friend. So like initially she was robbing
Which
the mafia to get her passport for her friend.
Yeah, and she died.
Yeah, who got kidnapped and brutally murdered.
she didn't even she got murdered right off the bat because remember they played the audio like she's like here's a phone
Yeah,
recording.
they interrogated her first and then they murdered her. That was brutal, man. Yeah. Yeah, so they did a good job at setting up like, oh, I actually care about this person. This is my whole reason for doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I did. Like I said, I didn't know this movie was PG-13, so I thought they were gonna show like her chopped up corpse or something in the back of that trunk.
Oh yeah, but it was still kind of brutal how she was just in a body bag
Yeah.
in the back of a car.
And all you seen is her head.
Yeah.
And they don't give you the implication that she was chopped up, but you kind of just get the vibe that.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of that whole shootout scene?
There was quite a few, wasn't there?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess the one we're talking about where they found the body.
It was really well done. They introduced the Batmobile in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
This
I
is
feel
the
it was
only
a-
rain scene I can remember. To be
It
fucking
was a little
honest.
goofy how the Penguin like took for he literally like went out in the middle of the open where Chief
Batmobile.
Gordon was still like
Shooting.
He was shooting at them, or he ran out of bullets, but he could have just reloaded.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know why he just went out in the open to go check this one car to see if Selena's there.
Wasn't he using a revolver?
And he took
Yeah,
so
too.
long too. So once he got there, she was gone.
Gordon was also brave because he came in with like a pistol and everybody had like machine guns.
Yeah, he's very
not machine
brave
guns,
in this
yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah, so he came in trying to protect Batman and Selena Kyle. Yeah, that's when we got the whole Batmobile chase, which I think was really
That was the
Well
most.
done.
That was fucking epic, bro.
that's probably the best car chase I've seen in a movie.
It was really well done. Except the CGI in some points, you could clearly tell it's fake. Like when
Mm-hmm.
the oil truck like
Explodes.
flips
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. That's the only issue I had with that part. Yeah, too, was how fake. But I mean, they made up for it by making it really badass when he jumped out of the flames.
Yeah. He
Like
was just
the-
laughing his ass off and he just jumps out.
He jumps out.
It was a little like video game cartoony shit when the ramp of the trailer perfectly aligned with the Batmobile.
I was wondering why the Penguin's car flipped so hard, but then I remember that he went full throttle.
Batman
So, like-
said full power, man.
Yeah, and then he went
Well,
boom.
fuck this
Then
guy
he zoomed
up.
real quick, and then but that I was for like, when he just flew past him though?
It was really funny.
It was good though.
No, like because I
Penguin
thought
went
about like
rolling
when he just flew past him, like because he went full throttle. It was a rocket at that point. So
And then right after that is where we get to see the amateur side of Batman, because it was actually Penguin who figured out the riddle for them when they interrogated him.
Yeah.
They're like, "You guys don't understand Spanish? It's not
and La.
L and La." Hello.
La Rata Helada. Helado.
Which was also another cool mystery that they solved, because it's like, oh, you are L.
yeah.
Lada.com.
It was a little clever.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie.
They went on the website. Let's talk about the scene, because we just don't have a script, so we're just gonna keep jumping
The
around.
hidden chat room that goes into the TikTok equivalent of Riddler.
Bro, that was
You're
like some
jumping
creepy
all the way to the
4chan
end
shit.
right now.
What? No, that's near because that's right after they get the code from Penguin.
Oh, they
enter that
go to the
chat room.
website.
They enter that chat room. Yeah.
That website
Oh,
is real.
that-
May went on it this morning.
Wait,
It looks
really?
just like the movie.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's crazy.
Is that? But wasn't it just the Riddler kind of just talking in that?
yeah,
one?
but I feel like that's probably like how he initiate.
You can look it up
initiates
on the
people.
computer, Javier. Rata Alada. RATAALADA.com. Just click the link on the first link.
Yeah.
It looks just like it does in the movie.
Can you actually
What's
type
the-
on it though?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I
There's
think-
a timer on it. I mean, we don't know. It hasn't reached zero or haven't.
There's a
finished yet.
timer on it
Yeah.
still.
I hope the audience can see this as well. I've been having it on there.
Sweet.
The whole time.
Yeah, I've been mostly showing this, like the screen, like what we've been looking up.
Okay, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
That's good.
So instead of like having it on us, we're just
Click for
Yeah, it's at
reward.
29%. Earlier it was like 25.
Whoa, that's weird. Click for reward.
What's the reward? Riddle. Oh my god, there's an
Oh.
actual riddle that wasn't in the movie.
That's pretty trippy. And this
That's
is after the movie came
So
out.
there's an actual cipher.
So
I don't know how to do this.
I think this is gonna be from the Riddler, obviously, because it looks like it's an end kind of thing.
This movie's so
I
immersive.
don't even know how you'd go about finding the cipher library.
I guess to
Probably
Reddit.
just
I guess we gotta go to the
remembering it
Reddit,
from
bro.
the movie.
Like Batman did with his contact lenses.
Can we just go Did we just go to Reddit right now and look it up?
Bro, we
Nah,
gotta
we're
talk
good.
about
We're
the
good.
movie.
Yeah, let's keep talking about the movie.
I
I mean,
try
this is
to-
kind of sick though.
Do you guys want to go eat, by the way?
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to close this out now?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's talk about the scene where we can jump around. What do we want to talk about next? Oh, let's talk about
I mean, we're almost towards the end now.
yeah.
of the
Let's talk
movie.
about the orphanage. So once they figure out that the next victim, they found the next riddle is going to be taking place at the orphanage. So Batman and Commissioner Gordon head to the orphanage. Oh no, we skipped the scene of the funeral. Sorry. Let's go back to that one real quick. Sorry. Yeah, we skipped the funeral scene. So we go to the funeral.
This is the
and
only
it's
time.
for the mayor's funeral.
This is also the only time you see Bruce Banner actually out and about.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Wayne. This is the only time you actually see him out and about too.
Yeah,
'Cause in the movie and like when he's actually being Bruce Wayne, he's always in like his house
Mhm.
or the tower because he doesn't even own a mansion at that point.
Oh my god, that reminds. Oh, okay, we'll talk about this scene first.
Yeah, so we have a funeral going on. Bruce Wayne is in attendance. Everybody, like all the important figures in the police force, are in attendance for the mayor's funeral. And suddenly, a car rams into the building because the Riddler had that
Kidnapped.
police officer hostage. Yeah,
Wasn't he a DA? Like he
Yeah.
was more like
a deputy, I think, or something like that.
I thought he was more of like a sentence kind of guy.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But he's DA.
He's
so
an
he's a
important.
cop,
He's
yeah.
an important police figure. Yeah. Yeah, that's when we get another riddle where
Another Riddler, bro.
another riddle where they have to solve it, otherwise he's gonna blow up.
he
He's
blows
literally strapped to a bomb. What do you guys think of that scene?
It's weird that he survived that so easily.
Oh, the
Batman,
explosion?
once he exploded.
Yeah.
Well, his suit is still high tech. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
but his face, his jaw was hella exposed, and he didn't even have a scratch on it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did.
Maybe
Like
some bruises.
Yeah,
some bruising.
but like he had like his whole face was black and everything.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was an intense scene, and I thought it was really interesting how the guy would rather die than give up his secrets.
We also skipped the second riddle. I feel like with the rats and the,
Oh yeah, I feel like that's one of the scenes that we didn't really get to see all the way.
I mean, they kind of because that's probably one of the most because they don't show his face right here. Like, you
Yeah,
can see
because
it.
that scene, I'm pretty sure the rats ate the victim's face.
Yeah.
And I don't think we got to see that in the movie because, again, it was PG-13, so that's probably one of the scenes that I'm saying they probably cut it out.
Yeah.
Which is whack. 'Cause I actually was looking forward to actually seeing.
We'll probably see, if they ever release it,
they look
they'll
like,
probably release a rated R version.
bro. They look like they're gonna make a second one.
Yeah, the way they set it up. I mean,
Yeah,
with the success
hopefully.
it had and the reviews it's getting, I don't doubt that they will.
I hope the second one they don't fuck it up. Like being serious. 'Cause the second one they're gonna introduce another cool character.
Yeah. Yeah, so that whole...
The explosion scene though, it was okay. I mean, it was kind of like
Mhm.
gave his vibe off as a Riddler, like he's just gonna kill people regardless. But it didn't
Yeah.
give us like what for the Batman, like what his actual next move is to go from
Yeah,
there.
he was just trying to solve the mystery and find out who the rat was.
Yeah.
Still at that point in time,
I think it also sets up, like, this is the beginning of where it sets up that the Riddler isn't just, like, indiscriminately killing powerful people. He's killing corrupted, powerful people.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why he aims for Bruce later on.
Yeah.
And his family.
Yeah, so we can talk about that scene next. So at the orphanage, Commissioner Gordon and Batman try to track down the next riddle at an abandoned orphanage. And there they find out a secret that Bruce Wayne had some dirt.
No.
Oh
His
no,
dad,
Thomas
Tom
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah, Thomas Wayne had some dirt.
Not
and
Bruce.
Wayne was supposed to be the next victim.
But they try to do it in the most like let's like he made a mistake. Let's not paint him as like
The
that
villain.
bad of a guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then so the next victim was supposed to be Bruce Wayne, but it actually ended up being Alfred. Yeah, who got blown up by the envelope.
Though he still survived.
Yeah, he still survived the explosion. I mean, he did kind of throw it, but yeah, it was a little
Yeah.
a little
little
weird
late.
how he survived the explosion. So yeah, we got to see, kind of. I think Batman at his weakest in this movie.
Yeah, because that's when he was super emotional at that point.
Yeah, he was heartbroken that it was Alfred.
Yeah,
You
even
could
later
see him,
on, he states that.
yeah, and you could see him like literally freaking out once he figured out the mystery, trying to get a hold of Alfred.
Yeah.
And it was so sad.
And it already happened an hour prior to him finding out.
I know, it made it seem like it happened then and there. Then someone answers the call, and it's the
His
maid
maid,
lady,
yeah.
And she's like, "Oh."
I've been trying to call you for the last hour.
It's like, what? That happened an hour ago?
It makes sense. Batman wouldn't carry his cell phone around.
So,
yeah, it was sad. But Alfred ended up being okay, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about the scene where...
we're just talking about the whole movie at this point.
Yeah, we might as well. It's a spoiler. We could jump towards the end now. The mystery of Thomas Wayne revealed. So Bruce goes to Falcone to kind of try and find out, like, what is going on with his father. Like, why is he being targeted? How is he involved in this big money laundering scheme? And Falcone reveals that his father had asked him to get rid of a reporter, and by get rid of, Thomas just wanted
He said
him.
strike the fear of God in him.
Yeah, Thomas just wanted him to
Scare him.
scare the reporter who had dirt on Bruce's mother, but instead, Falcone, being a mobster, he killed him.
I thought they were going to reveal that the Riddler was that journalist.
That's what I was thinking the entire time.
There wasn't like a straight connection to the Riddler other than him just being angry with Gotham, which I guess is reason enough.
Well, I don't know if they killed him. It felt like they beat him up to the point where he was not
No, they killed him.
not recognizable. That's what I was thinking. Like he had to get straight facial
Nah,
structures
he's
on.
swimming with the fishes now.
Yeah, but then you kind of figure like, yeah, he probably did die.
Yeah, and so this is where it begins the mystery of like who killed the Waynes, because Falcone says it was I forgot the other name.
No, the other mob.
Sorelli?
Yeah, the other mob boss.
Yeah, the other mob boss who was arrested.
Like the first 5 minutes of the movie, they're like, yeah, this main mob boss, he's down.
And then later we find out from Alfred that it might have actually been Falcone himself, because Thomas didn't want to live in this lie anymore and wanted to come out with the truth about what happened to the reporter.
Corleone.
Corleone.
And
Michael
then,
Corleone.
I still keep trying to like call him Falcone
Falcone.
instead of Falcone.
Yeah, so Falcone, I think, was a really good character because, he's a mobster. He is like intimidating, but also kind of, I don't know, approachable in a way.
Yeah, the person who played him, he did a fantastic job.
you know what I was kind of blown away
He
from?
gives a very like we're family here attitude, even if he's also very intimidating, since he could on the turn of a dime he could kill you if he wanted to.
And I thought it was a really interesting twist how Selena ended up being
The daughter.
his daughter.
Yeah.
And his father almost murdered her.
Yeah.
The same way that he murdered her mother apparently.
and the girl, the Russian
Oh
girl.
yeah, the other lady too. Yeah, once the dirt came out that it was Falcone who did it.
Yeah.
So this is where I thought the movie was gonna end, because once all of that happened and Selena had the fight with her father, and then Batman came in to save the day and they brought him to justice, I thought, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
They found Falcone. The mystery is solved. It seems like all the loose ends are tied.
And they locked up Riddler.
Yeah. And then, well, this is the scene where they're gonna lock up Riddler, because then he snipes Falcone, taking the mystery of who killed the Waynes with him to his grave, just like he said he would.
Mm-hmm.
And so, this kind of sets forth the next phase where the Riddler was arrested. We finally get to see him revealed. What do you guys think of the Riddler reveal?
I assumed he was gonna be a dork like him. I liked him though.
Yeah, that's
Though
how I
he
felt
and
with the
in the
vibe.
scenes in the interrogation room later on, he does chew up the scenery like mad hard. He's very goofy.
Yeah.
Which was great though. At
Yeah.
the same time.
Definitely a more eccentric character, yeah. But that's good. That's what we
The fact
like
that
with these characters.
he even planned out the bring him out into the light with the Falcone.
Yeah. To have him
And,
assassinated.
You like
Yeah,
how it's
I-
just right
Him
across.
planning his own his own prison sentence.
Yeah, I also kind of liked how he thought Batman was working with him. He's like, yeah, we like a good team, man.
Yeah.
A great
It's like,
team.
bro, fuck you. I'm not working with you. I'm trying to stop you. What you mean? But this is where it gets really creepy because, and the Riddler had like his little army of incels that were gonna do a terrorism attack on the city.
Yeah, it was literally like school shooter-esque.
Yeah. Because they blew up all the dams in the city.
And this was also one of those scenes where I thought that this movie was rated R because I thought they were going to show people like
getting
dying.
shot. Yeah, I thought they were just going to do a mass shooting.
They shot the mayor, the new mayor.
Mhm.
Once.
Yeah. There was a billion guys with guns and they only shot the mayor.
I guess this is where they held back to make a PG-13.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucked because
They might release a new cut sometime
Where they
later.
shoot some
Yeah.
civilians. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, that's what the vibe it gave off because there was a lot of corrupt people at that place, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you could also see Batman's weakness in just being a human because he was trying his best to fight off all these goons here, but there's just one dude and he was slowly.
He even had to take like drugs, like
Yeah, like
At the
some.
very end,
You had
yeah,
to take some like
adrenaline.
adrenaline boost. You had to take some like sort of venom thing
And
that
he just beat the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be the serum that Bane uses because he seemed to lose control.
Yeah, a little bit, but who knows?
Yeah, maybe that's just me overthinking it.
You know, at Comic-Con, a lot of people are gonna be dressing up as Batman.
gonna be sick,
this
bro.
exact
People
Batman style
already
too.
do a lot.
No, but this exact style now, like how his new costume.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, that ending of him no longer becoming the symbol of vengeance, but rather of hope. I think they did it really well. Like when he was lighting the torch in the water,
Yeah.
helping out people.
Yeah, it's very much more down to earth
Mm-hmm.
rather than Ben Affleck's version where
Alexi
he like
said he's
flexes
gonna,
his money.
Alexi
does
said he was
quirky
gonna be in it
jokes.
next week.
You said what?
He's gonna do our next week
Let's
podcast.
go.
Yeah, I loved it, and it was great. They did a good job of ending it where Batman is now the symbol of hope, and he's here for the city, and he's gonna remain here regardless of what happens, even if it costs him his own life.
Yeah.
I also forgot to realize I forgot to mention this. I got a pay increase at my
That's
job.
cool.
Hey, this was
I know. I just realized because, like I said, I'm tired. So
making hella money.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm starting to get tired.
I actually am making hella money now. I'm making over $20 an hour at my job.
That's dope, bro.
Dang, bro.
So
You gotta hook me up.
Put me on, bro.
hey, actually, Jesus, if you would have started last year with us, you would be making 20 with me and Scott.
Yeah, no, but now I'm about to be,
An owner,
CEO.
CEO at your own job.
yeah, soon.
So what are you guys' final ratings for the Batman?
It's
Still a 9.
Yeah, 7.5 for me.
9 for me. Let's look at some online ratings. This IMDb audience member gave it a 10 out of 10. I'll admit I raised an eyebrow when I saw that Pattinson was cast, but I eat my words. He was awesome, and hopefully will play the part a few more times. The film blew me away. Exciting, fast-paced, surprisingly gritty, and genuinely had an awesome story. The franchise somehow felt renewed here. Even if you're not a fan of superhero movies, you will love this. Andy Serkis was genuinely awesome. But when isn't he? The acting throughout was fantastic, with plenty of well-known faces. Great music, great special effects. I've already booked it to see it again.
I mean,
That's cool.
like the movie was good. The movie was
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
can't wait for this movie to come out.
I
to
think
watch
it is worth rewatching, especially since it's got that mystery element. Maybe you'll be able to pick up.
Was there an end
things.
credit scene, Javier? Did you see?
Did you guys see it?
I
didn't
didn't
see
see.
it.
I had
Mate
saw-
told me there
I
wasn't.
left as soon as the movie.
I'm curious. I wonder
hit
if we can look it
credits.
up.
It was a great movie, but yeah, it
Oh,
was
also
tiring.
Riddler in the prison, he was talking to someone that I thought it was Two-Face at first.
It was Two-Face.
Yeah.
No,
Is
it
it?
was the Joker.
Yeah, because then he started talking about clowns, and then
Yeah.
No,
they laugh.
He referenced the clowns and then he laughs. And
I
I saw the credits. He was cast as Joker. So that Joker is actually played by the guy from Eternals. The guy with the long hair in the front who can mind control people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who had the control of that one village. You guys remember from Eternals?
That's a little worrisome. I don't know how to feel about that. It gives me Lex Luthor vibes.
From what was his name? The actor's name? I like him as an actor, but yeah, it was interesting to see him play Lex.
Michael Pena? No, not Michael Pena.
No. Let's look at this IMDb Honest Member. They gave it a 1 out of 10. What a mess. Far too long. Almost 3 hours. Dark, unfocused, with non-stop exposition. It's also very slow and dull and depressing. I literally dozed off twice. I also considered walking out because I was utterly bored. Also, there was no humor anywhere in this film.
There was humor.
It makes a depressing experience. The special effects and fight sequences are impressive, but not enough to save it. For the most part, the acting is good. But the movie is far too long and plot heavy. A truly bad film.
Yeah, no, I don't agree at all. And I don't even like DC movies like that.
Right. It was an engaging mystery. I don't know how people could get bored.
It's because they just assume it's gonna be another like Marvel type
Quirky.
movie.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a joke
Tons
here.
of explosions. It's goofy. It won't take itself too seriously. Batman won't be detecting stuff.
He won't be doing his literal job.
He's the world's greatest detective, but don't do it though.
Don't do your just do the action. Take out the detective part.
Yeah, where's Superman at? Why are you fight him right now?
This Metacritic reviewer gave it 100 out of 100. Matt Reeves' violent, thrilling, darkly beautiful take on the Batman more than justifies its place in the franchise's canon. This one gave it a 6 out of 100. The Batman is impressively made. The acting is first rate, and the chemistry between Pattinson and Kravitz is magnetic. It's meant to be an important statement. It's not just a lot of, fun. Or as someone famously put it in another Batman movie, why so serious?
I guess the end credit scene was that website.
Oh, so it was the website to go to the link
Yeah. But then you have to figure out what the freaking...
once it loads.
Yeah, once it loads, and you also have to figure out what the
cipher is.
That's pretty
I
interesting.
feel like the end credit thing is going to be the next movie release
Yeah.
date, or what it
Ooh.
looks like, or it's a
That's gonna be
poster.
release date,
sick.
hopefully.
Yeah, so, something like that.
This Rotten Tomato audience gave it a 5 out of 5. 3 hours is a long time to sit for a movie. Otherwise, the movie was great.
I mean, in those 3 hours, was that guy disappointed? Like, I
No,
mean,
he said
Yeah, he
liked
said it was
it.
great. I think people just aren't used to long run times.
Well. So,
Plus,
some of
they're too accustomed to the trash that DC usually produces.
for me, it's like
So-
if when they do a long run time, sometimes the long run is just so much like dragging out a scene.
That's true.
Like I don't know.
It's not always well done.
Yeah. It's just like super long for no reason. And it's just like, why is it this long?
Yep.
This guy gave it a 2 out of 5, saying, "Wait for it to be on Netflix."
I
Wow.
don't think it'd ever be on Netflix. It'd
Yeah,
be
it would
on-
never be in. It's good enough to watch in theaters.
It'd be on like HBO Max or something.
That's probably where it's gonna go.
Stupid
afterwards.
idiot.
What a dummy.
This Rotten Tomatoes critic gave us a smart, thrilling, engaging, and entertaining ride through Gotham City, and I hope to see revisited many more times. While this one gave it a rotten, deserves credit for shining the spotlight on the underbelly of Gotham, but the storytelling in the Batman is like Bugs Bunny, meaning to have taken that left turn at Albuquerque, a meaning foray down a dark rabbit hole that isn't entirely necessary.
So you're saying it goes too many places and they don't go straight to the main villain.
Well,
Which
what's
kinda
the lead up?
defeats the detective.
like he's detecting shit.
It's like you were saying, Jesus, like just take out the detective element. Man.
Yeah, I don't like Batman doing detective work.
I really hope that-
What is he doing?
I really hope it's
I don't
Two-Face.
understand.
This review gave it this one's for emos, goths, and whores. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, did you see that Ben Shapiro hated this movie?
Of course he would.
And that means it's good, according to, I think it was H3, I think.
If Ben Shapiro hates it, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, check out our previous podcast. If you've enjoyed this one so far, we upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated. Now, time for content we've seen this week.
I've seen a lot of Elden Ring.
That's literally about it. That's all you've seen.
I finished up Euphoria.
Oh, how was the ending?
It was really good. Cassie,
You're not convincing me enough.
Cassie does a
Really?
Cassie has a breakdown on the stage. Shut the fuck up. Cassie has a breakdown, and it's not handled the best way. She's a little too. I don't know.
Over the top.
Yeah, a little too over the top. It's literally kind of like the Riddler in his scene where he's going over the top, kind of
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Really?
But yeah, it ended off strong. There was a definite tragic end in some point.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to see what happens next in
Season
2
3.
years or something from now.
That's a long time.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on these.
True. It does like pretty high budget.
Fuck. I feel like I rewatched Into the Heights twice with my
Into the
sisters.
Heights. What is that one?
Or do you know the dancing movie?
Oh, In the Heights.
In the Heights. Yeah.
I thought
In
it
the
was a
Heights,
different
sorry.
movie. Yeah, you're good. Twice.
Yeah, my sisters really liked it.
It is great. I love it.
I still gotta watch it. I don't know. I didn't
What
watch
the
it.
heck, Javier?
When I got home,
Then you have all this time you weren't sleeping?
And then I watched some.
let's not talk about that.
I watched.
Would you rather me watch that or play Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
Okay, then.
Both.
I also watched this YouTube channel, Illimation.
Oh.
I used to watch her I got introduced to her from one of her videos that was like very serious about an abusive ex-boyfriend.
What?
And that was like in 2018. I subbed to her right then and there, but I never got back into her channel content because I was so depressed from that first video.
Illuminations?
And Illimation, it's like
Oh, I see
ILL. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's fantastic. I love her so much. She's very funny.
So they're like
quirky.
animated videos,
Yeah, it's like an odd ones out type.
but more
video.
serious, or
It's no. Like that, she has her few moments where she has very serious videos, but there are
51
quirky
videos.
ones that are really good.
She has 51 videos. That's
Yeah,
awesome. But she has 2.2 million.
well, yeah, they all have high views.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Wow.
How long are they? Oh, they're like half hour, like 15-minute long
15
videos.
minute.
Some
yeah.
of them, yeah.
All right, I might have to check this out later. I do like my animated YouTubers.
Actually, yeah, I'd probably watch this because I watched it in animation a lot. So
Her video with the art teacher one, it's a good one.
I got you, Eddie.
Subscribe. Wait, that's
And
oh my
all
god.
notifications on.
Okay, I guess.
now you're gonna be like, what is this?
Why am I getting these notifications? All right. What about you, Javier? Anything you watch?
I've watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's about it. I think.
Hey, was
'Cause
it
I
sick,
don't-
dude?
Yeah, it was good because I realized on Monday I got my hair cut. And then
You
Tuesday-
realized you had a haircut.
His
Well,
time
I
just flows for him.
Yeah, like Monday I got my hair cut. Tuesday I went bowling, and then on Wednesday is when I started watching it. I think. 'Cause
It's great.
I was helping my sister doing homework, and then she
Gotcha.
finished. It was like 8 something, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start the show.
All the characters are really likable too.
I know, and then I think Friday I finished it.
That's cool.
And
All the
then-
characters are likable. Even some of the villains are interesting. Really interesting.
And then I watched a movie. I don't remember the movie I watched because I just played it and just sitting there watching it. It was on HBO. I'm gonna check real quick. But other than that, then I also started up Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
It's so
And
good.
it was, yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed in it. It just,
Not
fucking,
enough time.
Yeah, you just you
like,
haven't
it
had
doesn't give
time
you
to
enough
explain.
information to explain any of the
Nah,
we'll
bro,
tell
don't go
you
down
once
that rabbit
we'll
hole,
tell you
bro.
once we go upstairs.
Like, I was literally walking around trying to figure out what the hell.
It gives you. You're just not used to games that let you do what you want. Is all. I was
Plus,
the same way when I
it-
first started.
Yeah, like it doesn't hold your hand too much.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it doesn't even give you show you the mechanics and how to use it.
It
It
does.
does.
But
You probably just
didn't
skipped the
read
tutorial,
it.
or you might have walked past it. It's really easy to walk
What
past
are
the
you
tutorial.
talking about tutorial? There was no tutorial. I
There's
walked
an
in.
optional tutorial.
He walked past it then.
Oh yeah, you walk.
It's really
past it.
easy to walk
There's
past
literally
it.
there's literally like a cave before the first boss before you leave into the open world. There's a cave that you can like roll off of, and then that gives you a tutorial.
So I was just like, I was literally walking around like, what the hell? How do I play this game?
Yeah, it's
And then,
optional.
and then I kept walking and I'm reading all those subtext. I'm like, none of this shit's helping me. And then
Yeah.
I'm just like walking, and then I get to like the.
There's
like
a bunch
the
of messages, like online messages, that point you towards it too.
There's not. I did not see.
Well, we'll help you out
one.
later. I also watched Attack on Titan. I'm caught up on it, as well as South Park. I'm caught up on.
Nice.
Watch the new episodes of both those shows. Both great. I'm excited to watch the new Attack on Titan episode today.
That's cool, bro.
It's getting intense, bro. It's getting better and better. But with that, let's roll the credits. Any recommendations for any media?
Elden Ring.
I'll co-sign that. What about you, Javier?
Elden Ring.
Yeah, just Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
I'm trying to figure out the movie I watched. I can't find
Outlast.
it.
Now we got to decide next week's movie because I have no clue what's going on.
Dude, I don't think there's any new
Yeah, I
next.
New Netflix movies.
I
I didn't see anything
Man,
new.
my phone's so nice, bro.
I mean, bro, didn't you say Turning Red was this weekend?
That's Friday. Yeah, that's the only movie that's coming out.
Yeah,
All right, we'll do Turning Red.
But
If plans
that-
change, I'll message
on
you guys
Disney
in the chat.
Plus or whatever.
Yeah, that's-
Hopefully they don't charge you.
Yeah,
mean,
hopefully
Might.
not. I don't want to pay $30 for it.
But I think that's the only movie that's coming out.
We'll
next week.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So
So
I
with,
haven't seen anything else.
so with that, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week. Peace.